I can't live without you. Can't breathe without you. I can't sleep and I can't eat. I'm finding it hard to do anything, but I can't live without. Come on, everybody! I know you want to sing it too. Can't live without you. I'm finding it hard to do anything. Okay, sorry. I needed to get that out of my system. My bad. Okay, so Andrew Tate. I'm sorry, but this guy's interesting to me. He's a fucking mystery to me, even. So, anyways, man. So there's like, there's a couple people on my channel that's gonna completely understand and probably believe what I'm about to say, and there's a good portion that's gonna be like, you tripping. And the reason why these people believe what I say is because they know me and they've been following me attentively since since the start. So these guys are very aware of who I am and what the fuck is going on. Everybody else is completely oblivious. So, but that doesn't mean I don't understand why you won't believe what I'm about to say, because it sounds crazy. But nonetheless, I just realized that a couple moments ago. I'm not gonna lie. I just noticed. I was thinking. I was sitting there thinking, and it just popped into my head. And it should have popped a long time ago into my head, but it didn't. But the thing is, I'm isolated, right? I'm an isolated person. They isolate me on purpose because I'm a fucking beast. Because I'm a fucking juggernaut. Because I'm a goddamn Nephilim. Because I'm a motherfucking giant. Because I'm freaking Godzilla. So I'm being isolated because that's what you do with monsters, that you can't kill. You isolate them. You put them in a cage and you throw him off to sea or in the desert and hope that he doesn't eat somebody, that he doesn't eat a innocent bystander. You know what I mean? Basically. So, but the thing is, with that said, I'm being isolated. And, I'm struggling. This is not, anyway. I did the video, I said some shit, but I realized that it kind of sounded a little bit too harsh. But I do want to make it clear that I am very unhappy with people right now because everybody's after me and no one cares. And that sucks. And what I just said probably is gonna fly 300 feet over people's heads, and fuck you guys. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, like I was saying, Andrew Tate. So, but the thing is, me and Andrew Tate, I don't know if you guys noticed, we got a little bit of synchronicity going on. And a small issue of synchronicity going on. And the thing is, I didn't even fucking notice until now. But I'm stuck in my house. And he's stuck in his house. And he's so stuck in his house, I think they gave him, they extended his house arrest. I don't know if they did. I don't know if he's actually gonna get extended again. But last I checked, it got extended all through June too. So I like Andrew Tate, but I don't trust him. Because the thing is, I feel like, because I am aware of psyops and stuff like that, right? And if you're aware that the government the shadow government or the government itself, sometimes the government are aware of things like that, of torturous interference, and sometimes they're not. Sometimes it's just a rogue elite group of people doing shit behind people's backs. But nobody's innocent in this story. Everybody knows a little bit what's going on. It's just either they don't want to face it or they don't want to admit it to themselves. But my problem is, what I'm wondering is this guy just a psyops? Is he trying to replace me? You know, because it wouldn't be the first time. You know, there's a lot of people that try to replace me. Kanye West always tries to replace. Every 2-3 months, Kanye West does some shit to try to fucking replace me or some shit like that. He always has a fucking issue. You know, and then he starts flipping the fuck out. He starts having psychosis. Start flipping the fuck out, talking all kinds of nonsense because he wants some attention. And then you hear there's an album coming out after he's done talking all his shit. I don't want to wake him up because I'm happy where he is. He's taking care of his business. You know, I think the shoes are going good. He found himself a new girlfriend. So at the end of the day, I was right and he was wrong. You know what I mean? And the girl looks exactly like him. So whatever. But since I have experience with people, so I wouldn't say Kanye was trying to replace me, but I don't know. It feels like these people that do these kinds of things do it because they're looking for attention. It feels like they didn't have enough attention when they were younger, and now they just look for attention. I'm guilty for doing that too. You know, I'm guilty for doing that too, because it's not that I want attention. You know, there's looking for attention, and then there's not fading out in the vastness of the universe and its history. You know, I might not be. I am breaking grounds and I am making history, but no one gives a shit, or it pisses everybody off. So I'm still in this kind of limbo state of pure nothingness. But at the end of the day, I still made history. Well, I know what I did, and I'm pretty sure some people are aware of what I did. So I broke history. Like, I broke the fourth wall. I'm like Deadpool up in this bitch. You know, I broke the fourth wall. I made history. I did a whole bunch of crazy ass shit. So it's not that, but I didn't do that for attention. I just didn't want to disappear in history. I wanted to be somebody. So there's looking for attention and then just not being afraid of disappearing. So like a guy looking for attention, I start hooting and hollering. So we kind of look the same. We kind of have the same goal. So based on that, anyway, well, not really. I'm not basing myself on that, but it does kind of look like these guys might be looking for attention. I'm not saying they are, but they might be looking for attention, because fighting the fourth dimension does not make you a great person. It doesn't make you shit. Like, it doesn't. I mean, you're still a hero. You still did what you did. Nobody can take that away from you. But no one cares enough so that it becomes an actual thing. Like, nobody gives a shit enough so that it's actually on that pedestal. Like, you know what I mean? It's actually on that height of human evolution. You know what I mean? It's actually on the scale of human evolution. You know what I mean? It's not like we're going to have an obituary and it's going to say, oh, Andrew Tate did this back in da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And so that puts him 199, you know, on, you know, the obituary of human evolution, you know, the human evolutionary scale. And that sucks, because I would love to be on the human evolutionary scale, because I believe that I am, but that's only on a spiritual level. That's like between me and God, as the young kids would say. I don't want it to be between me and God. I don't give a fuck about God. The guy doesn't even fucking have a face or legs to walk on. Who fucking cares? What I want is for history to remember me, not some dude that barely fucking exists. But anyway, that's another story for another day. And speaking, and this, so I'm gonna segue into another thing here. I'm gonna segue into something else, and then I'm gonna end the video. So, Andrew Tate is a god, and I'm a god, and there are other gods, but all the gods listen to me. They don't listen to you. They don't listen to other people. They listen to me. But you want to know why that is. And this is the segue. This is why I did that on purpose. I said that on purpose so I could segue into... Because the thing is, I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just what I'm going to say is so spiritually profound that it might actually give us insight on the relationship between me and Andrew Tate. So what I was going to say is, I made a video last night saying that at a certain level, well, it's not really a level thing, but you kind of have to get there before you get there. But it's not really a level thing. I mean, you are that at all times, but you just need to access it. Your higher self. So we were talking about higher self, and so I said, so at some point, you become the father of God. Like if you believe in God, if you pray in God, if you're a Christian, and you believe in God, so you're gonna spend a lot of times be like blah 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 blah, you know, prayers and whatnot, and you're gonna give him reverence and, you know, and veneration. But at some point, it's gonna be his turn to give you veneration and dedication. Why? Because at some point you will realize that you are the father of him. He is not your father. Well, he is, but he's your son at the same time. He's your son. You're the dad and the son at the same time, and he's the dad and the son at the same time. So it's a weird Ouroboros kind of behavior that we as humans have with higher consciousness. It's like a snake eating its own tail. But you want to know what I realized? What I realized is that I'm the father of the gods. So if I'm the father of the gods, what would that make me? The God Father. So that, ladies and gentlemen, would make me the Godfather. I am the Godfather. That's the reason why shit be happening the way shit be happening. That's the reason why I am infatuated with James Moriarty from Sherlock Holmes. You see, all the pieces are there. You just have to look and have discernment to find the truth. But all the pieces are there. All the pieces of the puzzle are there, man. You know. I love that shit. I'm responsible for all evil and all the good in the world. Because I'm the Godfather. Well, I'm not responsible for all the evil. But, you know, kind of. Yes. Uh, but I'm trying to change that. That's why I believe in Lucifer. Because being God is evil to me. Being God is evil. Being part of God is pure evil. I like Lucifer because Lucifer is on a specific end of the polar opposite. Like there's no, you can't, I mean, you are who you are. When you're in that realm, you are who you are. You're not more than what you're supposed to be. And I find comfort in that because I don't want to be God. I don't want to be responsible for mass murders and and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I would like to be able to prevent mass murders and stuff like that, if that's even possible at all. That's why I like hanging around hell a lot, because you can be a specific character instead of being all the fucking characters at the same time, which is completely useless and confusing. You're gonna find more strength if you're like a master of all trades. Like if you're a jack of all trades and master of none. I'd rather be master at least one thing. There's nothing wrong with being a jack of all trades. A jack of all trades is fine. It's awesome. It's badass. But at the end of the day, it could still prove to be difficult. You know, you still require some knowledge. You'll always require knowledge because you haven't mastered one specific thing. So if I master myself and who I am, that's gonna be way more. That's gonna give me a foundation, and I'll be able to work from that foundation on and do things from that foundation because I always have solid ground instead of being everything and just floating in the vastness of the universe like I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna shut the hell up and I'm gonna tell you guys have a good one, and I'll see you later. Peace out.